So, hi children, good morning. So, in the previous episode, we have learned about 7-digit numbers and 8-digit numbers, and what is the greatest 7-digit number, and what is the smallest 7-digit number, and what is the greatest 8-digit number, and what is the smallest 8-digit number. And also learned two types of systems of enumeration, that is Indian system of enumeration and international system of enumeration, and how to write the numbers in international system of enumeration and Indian system of enumeration. And also we have learned about the expanded form, how to write the expanded form for the given numbers in both Indian system of enumeration and an international system of enumeration. So children, in today's episode, we are going to discuss what is predecessor and what is successor. So the topic is so what is predecessor and what is successor. So predecessor and successor. So children, you have learned about this concept. That is, you have already learned this predecessor and successor in your previous class, that is in 4th class. So you have already learned in the first chapter numbers how to write the predecessor for a given number and how to write the successor for a given number and what is the meaning of predecessor and successor. So let us recall once about what is predecessor and what is successor. So predecessor means the number. So predecessor means the number that comes just before the given number. So the number which comes just before the given number is called predecessor. The number which comes just before the given number is called predecessor. And what is successor? So successor means the number which comes just after the given number. So this is called successor. So simply we can say the before number for a number is called its predecessor and after number for a given number is called its successor. So how can we obtain predecessor and how can we obtain successor for a given number? So you have already learnt in 4th class that predecessor can be obtained by adding 1 to the given number. So if you add 1 to that means if you subtract 1 from a given number, you will get predecessor. That means predecessor is equal to number minus 1. So if you subtract 1 from the given number, we will get predecessor for that number. And how can you obtain successor for a given number? So if you add 1 for a given number, we will get a successor. So successor is equal to, so we will obtain successor for a given number by adding 1 to the given number. That means a number plus 1. So if you add 1 to the given number, we will get a successor. So this is the about what is a predecessor and what is a successor, and how can we get a predecessor and how can we get a successor. So children, so let us practice some problems on predecessor and successor in exercise part. So let us enter the exercise part, that is exercise 1.1. So what is exercise 1.1? So write the successor and predecessor for the following. So write the predecessor and the successor for the following. So let us enter exercise 1.1. So exercise 1.1. So write the predecessor and the successor. Write the predecessor and the successor. So note down some problems. So let us take some problems. So that means 24 lakh 97,000 254. So write the predecessor and the successor. And the second one is 20 lakh 999. And the third one is 9 crore 33 lakh 99,099. So children, so these are the three problems. So to write the predecessor and the successor. So three numbers are given. So we have to write the predecessor and the successor for these numbers. So first we will write the predecessor. So predecessor. So how can we get the predecessor? If you subtract 1 from the given number, we will get the predecessor. So if you subtract 1 from this number, we will get the predecessor. So how can we subtract 1 from this number? So simply take the digit present in ones place. So this is the digit present in ones place and write its before number. We will get predecessor. Predecessor means before number. So take the digit present in the ones place, that is, take the last digit and write its before number. So the before number for 4 is 3. So the number is, so the successor is 24 lakhs 97,253. So this is the predecessor for the given number. So children, in this way we can simply write the predecessor for any number. So take the digit present in the ones place, that is, take the last digit and write its before number. Here the last digit is 4, and if you write its before number, so the before number for 4 is 3. So the number becomes 24 lakhs 97,253. So this is the before number. So this is called predecessor. Now successor. So how can we write successor? So successor can be obtained by adding 1 to the given number. So now add 1 to this number. So how can we add 1 to this number? So in the same way, take the last digit present in the number. That means take the digit present in the ones place. Here 4 is present in the ones place. Now write its after number. So after 4 we will get 5. So the number will be, that means the successor will be 24 lakh 97,000. So 24 lakh 97,255. So this is the successor. So in this way we can write predecessor and the successor. So children, so look at the second problem. Here the problem is 20 lakhs 999. So what is this predecessor? So predecessor can be obtained by subtracting 1 from this number. So how to subtract 1? So that means take the digit, that means take the last digit, that is here the last digit is 9, and write its before number. The before number for 9 is 8. So then we can simply get predecessor for the given number. So the predecessor for the given number is 20 lakh 998. So this is the predecessor for the given number. Now write the successor for this number. So how can we get successor? So if you add 1 to the successor, so if you add 1 to the given number, we will get successor. So how can we add 1? Again take the last digit, that means the digit present in the ones place. Here the last digit is 9. Now add 1. That means write its after number. So 9 after we will get 10. So after 9, how much we will get? 10. So that means 110 is obtained. Here 110 is obtained. Then, so it becomes 0. The ones place becomes 0. And this place becomes 0. And this place becomes 0. And this place becomes 1. Or you can add simply in the rougher. So if you add 1 to the 9, that means if you write the after number for the 9, the after number for the 9 is 10. So that means in the units place we will get 0 and add this 1 to the 9. Again we will get 10. So again we will get 0 here. So again we will get 0. Again we will get 10. And if we add 1 to the 10, so again we will get 0. Again we will get 1. So this is the predecessor for the successor for this number. So that becomes 20 lakhs 1,009. So 20 lakhs 1,000. So children, so look at this carefully. If we take the last digit, that is the last digit is 9. So write its after number. After 9 we will get 10. So that means we obtained 110. That means there are no ones. So that's why I put 0 in the ones place. And again, the 9 becomes also 0. That means again, the 100 tens becomes also 0. Hundreds becomes also 0. Whereas thousands becomes 1. So we will get 1000. Here 9999. So after 9999, we will get 1000. So the successor for the number will becomes 20,000, 20 lakh 1000. So children, so look at the third problem. That is third number. So the given number is 9 crore 33 lakh 99,099. So write the predecessor for the given number. Here the predecessor for the given number is. So how can we obtain predecessor? By subtracting 1 from the given number. So how can we subtract 1? So take the last digit. That means take the digit present in the ones place. So take the last digit here. Here the last digit is 9. So write its before number. So the before number for 9 is 8. So the predecessor of the given number will become 9 crore 33 lakhs 99,098. So this is the predecessor for the given number. Now write the successor for this number. So again we have to add 1 to this number, then we will get a successor. So how can we add 1 to this number? So again take last digit. So here the last digit is 9 and we have to write after number for the 9. So after 9 we will get 10. That means we have obtained 110. So 110. So that means there are no zeros. That means there are no ones in this place. And if you add 1 to the, so if you add 10 to the tens place, then becomes 100. So it becomes 100. So children understood? Here, after 9 we will get 10. That means we obtained 10. That means there are no zeros. That means there are no ones in the ones place. That means there are no ones in the given number. That's why we have to put 0. Again, consider next to 9. So if we add this 10 to the next two tens, here there are 9 tens are there. If we add this 10 to the next 10, that means the 9 becomes 10. So that means 10 tens are there. So 10 tens means 100. So the number becomes, so the successor of the number becomes 99 crores 33 lakhs 99,100. So children, so if you get confused, so simply add 1 in the rough work, in your rough work. So that means if you add 1, we will understood this problem. So how to get a successor? So so add 1, so write 1 here and add 1. So 9 plus 1, 10. So 9 plus 1, 10. So write 0 here. So 1 is carried to 10's place. So 0 is right here. 9 plus 1 becomes 10. 0 is written here and 1 is carried to 10's place. Again 9 plus 1 becomes 10. So carry the 1 to the hundreds place. So 0 plus 1 becomes 1. So 9, 9, 3, 3, 9. So this is the successor of the number. So in this way, we can write both predecessor and successor for a given number. So children, so go to the next topic in this chapter. So the next topic in this chapter is comparing the numbers. So comparing numbers. Comparing numbers. So children, you have learned this comparing numbers in 4th class and 3rd class also. So how to compare the given numbers? That means which one is a smaller number and which one is a greater number among the given numbers. And also you have learned how to find out the greatest number among the given set of numbers and how to find the smallest number among the given set of numbers. So I have also learned how to write the ascending order and descending order in the previous classes. So in this class also you will have learned. So you will learn about this comparing numbers. That means how to find the greatest number and how to find the smallest number and how to write the ascending order and how to write the descending order. So let us recall once. So what is comparing numbers? So comparison means we have to find which one is the smallest number, which one is the greatest number. So generally, while comparing numbers, we will use some symbols. That is, the symbols are greater than, less than, and equal to. So the first symbol is greater than. So the greater than symbol is like this. So the greater than symbol will be like this. And less than. So this symbol for less than is like this. And equal to. So the symbol for equal to is like this. So children, we will also use these symbols while comparing numbers. For example, among two numbers, if the first number is greater number, then we will keep the greater than symbol in between them. Or if the first number is the smallest number among the two numbers, we will put less than symbol between the two numbers. Or if the given two numbers are same or equal, then we will put this equal to symbol between the two numbers. So we will also use these symbols while comparing the numbers. So children, so let us explain about comparing numbers and let us take an example for comparing numbers. So let us take an example. So compare. So 3 crores 64 lakh 36 lakh 48,925 and 2 crores 85 lakh 43,910. So these are the two numbers they have given. Now we have to compare these two numbers. That means we have to find which one is smaller and which one is the greatest number. So children, while comparing the numbers, we have to follow some rules which we have discussed in the previous classes. That means in 4th class and 3rd class, we have learned some rules. So let us remember the rules. The first rule is, while comparing numbers, if the numbers have different digits, if the numbers have different number of digits, then the number which have more number of digits is greater number, and the number which has less number of digits is less number. That means more digits. If the number have more digits, so it is greatest number. And if the number have less digits and the number is smallest number. So this is the first rule. So children, remember this rule. If the number has more number of digits, it is the greatest number. And if the number has less number of digits, it is the smallest number. So this is the problem. So let us count the number of digits in each number. So here the first number is 36,48,925. So how many digits are there? So there are 7 digits in this number. The next number is, so children, look at this number. So the next number is 2,85,43,910. So how many digits are there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 digits in this number. That means the number of digits are different. So if the numbers have different number of digits, the number having more number of digits is the greatest number, and the number having less digits is the smallest number. So among these two numbers, which number have more digits? Yes, the second number have more digits. So this is the greatest number. So this is the greatest number. So that means 2,85,43,910 is the greatest number. Since the first number has less number of digits, it is the smallest number, that is 36,48,925 is the smallest number. So in this way, we can compare the numbers by counting the digits. The number have more digits, it is greatest number. If the number has less digits, it is the smallest number. And also, we can use these symbols while comparing the numbers. Here, the first number is the smallest number and second number is the greatest number. Here, 36,48,925 is the smallest number. So that's why we have to keep less than. So if the first number is the smallest number, we have to keep less than symbol in between the numbers. So the next number is 2,85,43,910. So 36,48,925 is less than 2,85,43,910. So if the first number is smallest, we will keep less than symbol. If the first number is greatest number, we will keep greater than symbol between them. So children, this is about comparison of numbers. So how to compare if there are same number of digits in the given numbers? So how to compare? So you have already learned in the previous classes. So how to compare if there are same number of digits? So let us take another example for the numbers having same number of digits, and let us see how to compare those numbers having same number of digits. So compare 5 crores 36 lakh 84,295 and 5 crores 36 lakhs 86,512. So these are the numbers. So children, these are the numbers given in this problem. So here the two numbers are 5 crores 36 lakhs 84,295, and the second number is 5 crores 36 lakhs 86,512. So these are the two numbers we have to compare. That means which number is the smallest number, which one is the greatest number. So let us count the number of digits in each number. How many digits each number have? So here in the first number there are how many digits? So there are how many digits? So total there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 digits are there. So in the second number also how many digits are there? So in the second number also there are 8 digits. So the two numbers have equal number of digits. So how can we compare if the two numbers have equal number of digits? So then we have to follow another rule, that is compare the first digit from the left side in each number. So if the number of digits are same, then compare the first digit. So what is the first digit here? So the first digit is 5, and here also the first digit is 5. So the first digits are same in the two numbers. If the first digits are also same, then go to the second digit. Here the second digit is 3, so here also the second digit is 3. That means the second digits are also same. So children, now go to the third digit. So what is the third digit here? 6. And what is the third digit here? So here also the third digit is 6. That means the third digits are also same. Now compare the fourth digit. So the fourth digit in the first number is 8, and the fourth digit in the second number also 8. So the fourth digits are also same. Now go to the fifth digit. So the fifth digit in the first number is 4, whereas the fifth digit in the second number is 6. So children, let's understand carefully. Here the number of digits are same. That's why we have to compare each digit from the left side. So first we have to compare the first digit on the left side. So the first digit on the left side is 5 and 5. So the first digits are same. Now go to the second digit in the two numbers. So the second digits are also same in the two numbers. That is 3. Now go to the third digit. Here the third digits are also same in the two numbers. That is 6. Now compare the fourth digit. Here the fourth digits are also same in the two numbers. That is 8. So now compare the fifth digit in the two numbers. Here the fifth digits are different. That is the fifth digit in the first number is 4, whereas the fifth digit in the second number is 6. So which one is smaller? So 4 is smaller and 6 is greater. So here the 4 is smaller and 5 is greater. So that's why this number, the first number is a smallest number. So this first number is a smallest number. That means 5 crore 36 lakhs 84,295 is the smallest number. And the second number, that is 5 crore 36 lakh 86,512 is the greatest number. So we can compare this number by using these symbols also. Since the first number is the smallest number, we have to put less than symbol. Here the first number is 5 crores 36 lakhs 84,295 is less than, because the first number is the smallest number. That's why we have to keep less than symbol. So this is less than symbol, and write the second number. So 5 crore 36 lakhs 86,512. So since the first number is the smallest number, so keep less than symbol between them. So children, this is the way how to compare the two numbers. So first count the number of digits. If the number of digits are different, the number which have more digits is the greatest number, and the number which have less digits is the smallest number. If the number of digits are same, then compare each digit from the left side. If the first digit is same, then go to the second digit. The second digits are also same, then go to third digit. So in this way, we have to continue this comparison until we get different digits. So this is about comparing numbers. Now we will go to the next topic, that is ascending order and descending order. Hi children, good morning. In the previous episode, we have discussed how to compare the numbers and how to write the ascending order and descending order for the given numbers, and how to write the predecessor and successor for the given number. So in today's episode, we are going to exercise part. That is, we will practice some problems on comparing the numbers and how to write the ascending and descending order. So we have to practice, we will practice some problems on these topics. So children, let us see exercise 1.1, section D, compare the numbers. So compare the numbers. So there are two numbers are given. We have to compare these two numbers by using the symbol less than or greater than. So comparing means we have to find out which one is a greater number and which one is a smaller number. So among these two numbers, we have to find out which one is the greater number and which one is the smaller number. So if the first number is the greater number, then we have to use the symbol greater than. So if the first number is the smaller number, then we have to use the symbol less than. So let us start how to practice this problem. So children, see. So before going to compare the numbers, the first step is we have to count the digits in each number. That means we have to compare the digits in each number. So how many digits are there? So the first number. So see the first number. The first number is 1 crore 23 lakhs 45,678. And the second number is 12 lakhs 34,567. So these are the first two numbers. We have to compare these two numbers. So the first number is 1 crore 23 lakhs 45,678. And the second number is 12 lakh 34,567. So let us count the number. Let us count the number of digits in each number. So how many digits are there? So this has how many digits? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this number has 8 digits. So how many digits are there? So this number has 7 digits. So that means the number of digits are different. The first number has 8 digits and the second number has 7 digits. If the number of digits are different, then the number which has more digits is a greater number and the number which has less digits is a smaller number. So since the first number has more digits, the first number is the greater number. That means 1 crore 23 lakhs 45,678 is a greater number, is greatest. And the number 12 lakhs 34,567 is smallest number. So now we have to use the symbol less than or greater than. So which symbol can be used among these two numbers? Since the first number is the greater number, so here the first number is a greater number. So if the first number is greater, then we have to use the symbol greater than. So 1 crore 23 lakhs 45,678 is greater than 12 lakhs 34,567. So this is the symbol we have to use among these two numbers. So if the first number is a greater number, we have to use the symbol greater than. So if the first number is the smaller number, we have to use the symbol less than. So in this way, we can compare any two numbers. So we can use the symbol less than or greater than. So children, this is the way how to compare the numbers. So first step is we have to count the number of digits. So if the number of digits are different, then the number which has more digits is the greater number, and the number which has less digits is the smallest number. So children, let us practice another problem. So children, note down this problem in your notebook. So children, see this next problem. So the next problem is, so 8 crore 72 lakh 53,426 and 8 crore 72 lakhs 53,462. So children, this is the another problem. So here also two numbers are given. So we have to compare these two numbers. That means we have to find out which one is the greatest number and which one is the smallest number. And we have to use the symbol less than or greater than between them. So let us start how to practice the problem. So children, so first step is we have to count the number of digits in each number. So here see the first number 8 crores 72 lakhs 53,426. And the second number is 8 crores 72 lakhs 53,462. So these are the two numbers given. So first count the number of digits in each number. Here the first number has how many digits? Here the first number has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the first number has 8 digits. And how many digits does the second number have? The second number has also 8 digits. So children, the number of digits are same. Then what we can do? If the number of digits are different, the number which has more digits is greater and the number which has less digits is smaller. But here the number of digits are same in both the numbers. If the number of digits are same, then we have to follow the second step. That means we have to compare the first digit from the left side in each number. So we have to compare the first digit from the left side in each number. So let us compare the first digit which is present on the extreme left side of each number. So let us see what is the first digit here. So in the first number, the first digit is 8. In the second number, the first digit is also 8. So the first digits are same. Now compare the second digit. So if the first digits are same, then compare the second digits. So see the second digit in the first number. Here the second digit is 7. In the second number, the second digit is also same. Here the second digits are also same. If the second digits are also same, then go to third digits. So here the third digit is 2. In the second number, the third digit is also 2. So here the third digits are also same. Now compare the fourth digit in each number. So here the fourth digit is 5. In the second number also, the fourth digit is 5. So here the fourth digits are also same in both the numbers. So then go to the fifth digit. Compare the fifth digit in each number. Here the fifth digit is 3. So here also the fifth digit is 3. So the fifth digits are also same. Now go to the sixth digit in each number. Compare the sixth digit in each number. Here the sixth digit is 4. So in the second number also the sixth digit is 4. So if the sixth digits are also same, then compare the seventh digit. So children, in this process we have to continue until we get different digits. Here the first digits are same, second digits are same, third digits are same. Then compare the fourth digit, and if the fourth digits are also same, then compare the fifth digit. If the fifth digits are also same, then compare the sixth digits. Here the sixth digits are also same, then compare the seventh digit. So here the seventh digit is 2, and in this number the seventh digit is 6. So among 2 and 6, which one is greater and which one is smaller? So 2 is smaller. So 2 is smaller and 6 is greater. So here the seventh digits are different in both the numbers. The seventh digit in the first number is 2 and the seventh digit in the second number is 6. Here 2 and 6 are different. Among 2 and 6, the digit 2 is a smaller digit and the digit 6 is a greater digit. So the number 8 crores 72 lakhs 53,476 becomes smallest number. So smallest number. And the number 8 crore 72 lakhs 53,462 becomes greatest number. So children, so here 2 is the smallest, that's why this number is the smallest number. Here 6 is greatest, that's why the second number is the greatest number. So children, the first number 8 crores 72 lakhs 53,426 is the smallest number. And the number 8 crore 72 lakhs 53,462 is the greatest number. So here the first number is the smallest number, that's why we have to use the symbol less than between these two numbers. So 8 crores 72 lakhs 53,426 is less than 8 crores 72 lakhs 53,462. So we have to use less than symbol among these two numbers. So the next section F in exercise 1.1. So that is write the following numbers in ascending and descending order. So now we have to write these numbers in ascending and descending orders. So see the first problem. So there are 4 numbers are given. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 numbers are given. We have to write these 4 numbers in ascending order and descending order. So already we have discussed about how to write ascending order and how to write in descending order. So ascending order means from smallest to greatest number. Descending order means from greatest number to smallest number. So let us see how to write ascending order and descending order for these 4 numbers. So see the 4 numbers. The first number is 6 lakh. So the first number is 62 lakhs 57,089. And the second number is 95 lakhs 9 crores 53 lakhs 42,781. And the third number is 76 lakhs 59,432. And the fourth number is 5 crores 72 lakhs 89,643. So these are the 4 numbers given in the first problem. Now we have to write ascending order and descending order for these numbers. So let us start with the ascending order. So how to write ascending order? The first one is ascending order. Ascending order. So ascending order means from smallest to greatest number. So that's why we have to start the ascending order with the smallest number first. So we have to identify the smallest number among these 4 numbers. So which one is the smallest number among these 4 numbers? So let us compare the 4 numbers. So let us compare the 4 numbers and we will find out which one is the smallest. And we have to write from smallest to greatest number in the ascending order. So let us see how to compare. Already we have discussed it in the previous section. So before going to comparison, we have to count the number of digits in each number. So we have to count the number of digits in each number. So in the first number, how many digits are there? So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 digits are there. So in the second number, how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 digits are there. So in the third number, how many digits are there? So let us count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 digits are same. So in the fourth number, how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 digits are there. So among these four numbers, two numbers have 7 digits and two numbers have 8 digits. So the number of digits are different. So the number which have less number of digits is the smallest number. So which numbers have less number of digits? So these two numbers have less number of digits, that is 7 digits. So these two numbers have less number of digits. So among these two numbers, which one is smaller? So among these two numbers, which one is the smaller? So now compare. Here the two numbers have same number of digits. Now compare the first digit from the left side in these two numbers. So let us compare the first digit from the left side in each number. Here the first digit is 6. Here the first digit is 7. So in this number the first digit is 6 and in this number the first digit is 7. So among 6 and 7, which digit is smaller? So 6 is the smaller digit. So this is the smaller digit. So that's why this number is the smallest number among these four numbers. So this number is the smallest number. That's why we have to write this number first in ascending order. And this number is the next smallest number. That is the second smallest number. So two numbers are completed. We have again two numbers having 8 digits. So among these two numbers, we have to compare. We have to identify which one is the smaller. So in these two numbers, the number of digits are same. If the number of digits are same, then compare the first digit from the left side. Here the first digit is 9. Here the first digit is 5. So among 9 and 5, which one is smaller? So 5 is the smaller. So among 9 and 5, 5 is the smallest number. So that's why this number is the third smallest number. So we have to write in third place in the ascending order, and the remaining number should be written in last. That is, this number should be written in fourth place. That is, this number should be written in last in ascending order. So children, this is the order of numbers while writing ascending order. So this is the order of ascending order. So we have to write the first smallest number. We have to write the smallest number first. So among these four numbers, the first smallest number is 6. So that is 62 lakhs 57,089. So let us write it below. So that is 62 lakhs 57,089. So this is the first smallest number, and the second smallest is 76 lakhs 59,432. And the third smallest number is 5 crores 72 lakhs 89,643. And the last smallest number, that is the greatest number, this becomes, so that is 9 crores 53 lakhs 42,781. So children, this is the ascending order, that is smallest to greatest number. Now we have to write descending order. Descending order. How to write descending order? So descending order means from greatest number to smallest number. So simply, if we write the ascending order in reverse order, we will get a descending order. So children, so listen carefully. So we can write it, we can obtain the descending order simply by reversing the ascending order. So if you write the ascending order in reverse order, then we will get a descending order. So that means we have to write this last number as the first. So that is 9 crores 53 lakhs 42,781. And the second number, that is the third number should be written in second number, that is 5 crores 72 lakhs 89,643. So the third number is, that is the third greatest number is 76 lakhs 59,432, and the next number is, last number is, so 62 lakhs 57,089. So children, this will become automatically the descending order. So we can simply obtain the descending order just by reversing the ascending order. So if we reverse the ascending order, we will get a descending order. If you reverse the descending order, we will get ascending order. So children, this is the way how to write the ascending and descending order for the given numbers. So let us practice one more problem, how to write ascending order and descending order.